You know that feeling, right? You're deep into a K-drama, and the main character, whether they're stressed out or celebrating, whips up this incredible-looking, vibrant red fried rice. Yep, that's the dish we're going to master today, the legendary kimchi fried rice.
Okay, let's get into it. But you gotta wonder, why this dish? In practically every drama, from Squid Game to the latest hit romance, it's the go-to meal. So what is it about kimchi fried rice that makes it so totally iconic? Well, it's because this is hands down Korea's #1 soul food. I mean, it's the ultimate comfort meal you can throw together in just a few minutes, pretty much with just one thing from the fridge. It's warm, it's so satisfying, and oh my gosh, it is delicious. So first things first, we have to master the classic, the authentic version. In Korea, they call this the Guk-rul, which basically means the national rule. It's the undisputed, standard way to do it. You get this right, and everything else is just a fun little experiment.
Now, the single most important ingredient, and I can't stress this enough, is shin kimchi. This isn't the fresh, crisp kimchi you eat as a side dish. No, this is sour, really well-fermented kimchi. That sourness, which comes from all that good lactic acid, completely transforms when you cook it, creating this incredible, deep, savory flavor. Seriously, it's a non-negotiable.
The method itself is actually super simple and elegant. You start by making a quick scallion oil. That's going to be your aromatic base. Then comes the real pro move, searing the soy sauce directly on the hot pan. That gives you this amazing, smoky fire flavor. After that, you toss in cold, day-old rice. Trust me, it's the secret to getting perfect, separate grains. And then, for the grand finale,
the egg. It just has to be a sunny side-up egg, because when you break that golden yolk, it cascades down and creates this rich, velvety sauce that coats every single grain of rice. It perfectly balances out the spice and the tang. It just brings the whole thing together. It's magic. Okay, so now that we've got the classic down cold, let's have some fun and see how we can build on it. This dish is so versatile. We can tweak it for pretty much anyone, whether you can't handle spicy food or you're looking for a completely plant-based meal.
So, this first twist is a total game changer, especially if you find the classic version a little too intense. We're going to dial back those sharp, spicy notes and swap them for a rich, mild, creamy profile, all by adding one secret ingredient: mayonnaise. The magic of adding mayo is just wow. The fat in it totally mellows out the heat, it coats every grain of rice, giving it this silky texture, and it adds a tangy richness. It completely transforms the dish into something that's almost like a savory Korean risotto. And let me tell you, it is absolutely amazing with some canned tuna mixed in.
And going vegan with this? It's so brilliantly simple. You just need a few clever swaps. Use a vegan kimchi. That's one made without any fish sauce. Instead of pork, crumble in some firm tofu or even chickpeas. And for that creamy topping instead of an egg, sliced avocado is beautiful. If you want a little cheesy flavor, just sprinkle on some nutritional yeast. Done.
okay, let's talk about a technique that will take your kimchi fried rice from just, good to restaurant quality amazing. We're talking about texture. More specifically, that incredible crispy layer you get at the bottom of the pan.
In Korea, this has a name, Nurungji. It's that scorched, crunchy, toasty layer of rice that gets all golden brown on the bottom of a hot pan. And honestly, it's the part that everyone fights over. It's where all the flavor concentrates, and the texture is just unbelievable.
So, how do you get this magical layer? It's so simple. Once you've mixed everything together in the pan, just spread the rice out in a thin layer, turn the heat way down to low, and wait for 2 whole minutes. The key is don't touch it. Don't stir. It's the art of patience, and your reward is that perfect, crunchy Nurungji.
All right, let's wrap this all up with a little toolkit. These are the pro tips and hacks that'll let you make incredible kimchi fried rice, no matter what kind of kitchen you're working with.
So here's the most common problem you're probably going to run into, especially if you're buying kimchi from a regular supermarket. You get it home, taste it, and it's just not sour enough. Does that mean it's a bust? Nope, not at all. You just have to do a little something I call fake ripening. A teaspoon of vinegar will give you that sharp, fermented tang you're looking for. Lemon juice adds a sort of fresher acidity. And here's a wild one, but it works. A tiny bit of plain yogurt can actually mimic that creamy tang from lactic acid fermentation. Just mix one of these into your kimchi about 10 minutes before you start cooking.
And hey, don't even worry if you don't have a Korean grocery store nearby. This dish is super forgiving. You don't have gochujang? Sriracha works great. No sesame oil? A little bit of butter adds this amazing richness that goes so well with kimchi.
And bacon is a fantastic substitute for pork belly. You can absolutely make this work anywhere in the world. And for those days when you are in a massive rush, here's the pali-pali, or hurry-up, hack. Don't even bother with a cutting board. Just grab a pair of kitchen shears and cut your kimchi, your scallions, your bacon, whatever, directly into the hot pan. It saves on prep, it saves on cleanup, and you can have a delicious meal ready in like 5 minutes flat.
So there you have it, the classic, the creamy, the vegan, and all the tips and tricks you need to make the absolute perfect K-drama comfort food. So the only question left is, which version are you going to try first? Let us know what you think. Happy cooking!